Are you often stressed or exhausted after video conferences? In this video, you will learn why this is so and what you can do about it. Video conferencing is being used by more and more people around the world. This is due to its many advantages. For example, they are easy to implement, cost almost nothing, and can be used in a variety of private and professional ways. However, many people feel stressed and exhausted after a long video conference or several video conferences. They suffer from Zoom fatigue. There can be several causes for Zoom fatigue. One cause is that our brain has to do a lot of work during video conferencing. There can be many smaller and larger technical problems in video conferencing. For example, the internet connection suddenly breaks down or sound and image do not match. In addition, we often only see the face and upper body of our conversation partners, but not their body language. So we often don't get all the information we need to understand others properly. So our brain tries to solve this problem by just making up the rest. This may or may not work. If it doesn't work well or not at all, misunderstandings arise. For our brain, it means hard work to constantly compensate for missing information in video conferences. So it's no wonder if after many video conferences, we feel exhausted and almost empty-headed. A second cause is that we don't like the way we look. In video conferences, we see both the faces of our conversation partners and our own faces on the screens. However, some people, especially women, find it difficult to see their own face in a large format for a long time. They look at themselves very critically, discover all sorts of blemishes, and find themselves imperfect, if not ugly. This can be very frustrating and makes many people want to improve their appearance, especially their face, with the help of cosmetics and plastic surgery. Another cause is that we don't like it when strangers get too close to us. We intuitively know how close other people can get to us without us finding it uncomfortable. For example, we let familiar people close to us, while strangers or unsympathetic people should keep a great distance from us. In video conferencing, we know many participants only fleetingly or sometimes not at all. However, they come very close to us through our screens. We find this uncomfortable. We would like to keep the other participants at a distance, but we can't. It also seems to us that they are staring us straight in the eye, and we are staring them in the eye too. In everyday life, we find this rude and aggressive, but in video conferencing, we have to accept it. All of this stresses us and increases the risk of developing Zoom fatigue. However, you can avoid this with a few simple steps, for example with the following ones. Don't attend too many video conferences in a short period of time. Use video conferencing as short and as seldom as possible. Use different media such as video conferencing, phone calls, and face-to-face conversations alternately. Prefer phone calls and face-to-face conversations over video conferencing whenever possible. Don't look at others long and not directly in the eyes. Instead, just look directly at them just for short periods of time. Then lower your gaze again or look slightly past them. If your own sight makes you unhappy, reduce the screen you see yourself on. You can also use avatars. An avatar is a software-based artificial face. It replaces your real face and also takes over your facial expression, gestures, and language. Avatars in video conferencing have the advantage that they do not distract you and do not make you dissatisfied with your appearance. Take breaks between and after video conferences so you can recover from them. During breaks you should move and relax, but without a computer, tablet or smartphone. They should remain off during breaks. Provide a balance to the virtual world, for example by spending a lot of time with other people and things you like. Thank you for your interest.